Ow. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so today I'm gonna just bring some random stories that I have and stuff like that that I thought you guys might enjoy. I have a little notes running here on my phone where I can just like write down a bunch of stuff that comes to my mind and all that. So I'm just gonna go through it. Alright? Talk about that one. Alright, so my house shoes. My friend Jackson, my best friend Jackson, he's currently away at California right now at A school for the Navy. His cousin gave him these shoes, and they looked like Sperry's, but they're house shoes. But they look like Sperry's. And so one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear these to school without any socks. And so I did. And they were so comfy. Like, golly. So comfy that I wore them until now, and that was last semester. Quite literally, they are destroyed. I've worn them so much in all kinds of weather: snow, rain, slush, yuck, uh, crisp, warm summer day. Not really summer, warm, crisp fall day, maybe. Um, but yes, they're literally quite like the bottom part of it and the top part of it are now like separating, and it's fantastic because I wear my shoes to the point of no return. I wear them until there are giant holes in them, and then I continue wearing them until my mom forces me to throw them out, and even then I still continue to wear them. Not like in the trash or anything, I just don't throw them away. I wear slippers all the time, just so you guys know. I don't wear them too much anymore because they are falling apart and they look really, really bad. I've started to get more fashion, like, more towards fashion. Like, I've always been weird about my hair. I love my hair. It's too thick right now, I need to get it cut. But, like, wearing good jeans and matching shirts and jackets and stuff, like, I've been more towards that. Not that I have a good sense of fashion, by any means. Just, I've noticed it a little bit more. Alright, so a couple weeks ago, me and my parents were cleaning out the garage, mainly my parents, because I was busy doing homework, and I walked outside to help my stepdad move something, and I walked outside and I heard this music, and I instantly knew what song it was. What was it? It was I Don't Want to Be Here Anymore by Rise Against from their album The Black Market, which is my favorite band and my favorite album by them. Not my favorite song, sadly, but still a really good one. And so I walked outside, and it was at my neighbor's house. I was like, I like started fangirling in front of my parents, and that's when they found out that they were my favorite band. I don't know if they still remember that or not, but I was so happy. Oh, it made me so happy. I was like, that is my band, man. Thank you for playing that and making my day. Oh, it was so good. Alright, so when I sleep, I have to have my room completely dark. Any room that I am has to be almost it has to be completely dark for me to get a good night's sleep. And there has to be some kind of fan or noise going on. Otherwise, I'll just not sleep well at all, and I'll wake up like every 5 minutes. But in my room, I recently got a new alarm clock. I have my laptop, and I have my phone, and when somebody messages me on my phone, this little light that's right here, right there, likes to flash all night. Or, when my phone gets completely charged, it has a bright green light that just illuminates the entire room. And so, one night, I was just so tired. I was like, Screw all of this. I took a glove, I threw it over my phone. I took a sock, threw it over my laptop light, and I took a shirt and threw it over my alarm clock. There was still light. From where? I do not know. But I was just like, Navi, you freaking better come out right now or else I'm gonna strangle your little throat tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna rip you in pieces. Stop shining your light. And then I fell asleep. But, it was so frustrating. I just, Navi, I will find you. And I will kill you. Guess the other day I realized a great way to OCD test somebody to see if somebody is OCD or not. You just wear a sweater, and there's the hoods and all that, and you like pull little strings and all that, and you pull one all the way down, and you let the other one go all the way up. Just see how long you can go with that. Whoever fixes it is more than likely OCD, and more than likely proud of it or not ashamed by it, but they're still OCD, so just keep that in your mind. The other night at work, we have to do floors at my job. I work at a job place. I work at Publix, and we have to do floors every night for front service. And so, one night we were doing floors, and we got done with the machines, and we went in the back and started cleaning them, and cleaning the floors back there and stuff, and we were cleaning out the drains, and to get one of the drains out, my friend used a pair of tweezers, because we didn't have the tool at that time. Tweezers. Pliers. Because we didn't have the tool at that time. So he got the pliers, put them down there, pulled the thing up, set it to the side, pulled the other smaller thing out, started cleaning it. Used the pliers to get another one of the drains out, did that, and set them down on the ground, kind of like just like dropped them on the ground. Smack against the ground, right down one of the drains. Right smack dab, right down the middle, just. He didn't hear it. He didn't know it happened. I just looked at the drain and then looked at him and was like, Keith, dude, dude, he turns to me and he's like, what? I'm like, this one, I just can't stop laughing. I'm just like, what just happened? The perfect drop, just bam, whoom, right down, just perfection. He was completely oblivious. I was laughing so much I couldn't get it out. I had to signal it to him with my body that was even convulsing in a fangirling manner. And he had to decipher all of these messages to figure out. I just threw the pliers down the drain. And he was just like, you tell anybody, you die. So I took his word for it. I just thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. They're still there today. Alright. Calculus. Last semester in college I took calculus and physics. And for our finals, we were allowed to use cheat sheets. We could just have cheat sheets of a bunch of different equations and stuff like that because he just knew what stuff was going to be in the test. He didn't really tell us what, but we just knew there was going to be stuff. So, in my lack of proper studying by watching Mika Kitty, I printed off a 50-sheet test exam cheat sheet. And I asked Alacriiity to print it off for me because we don't have a printer at my house. So at, what was it, like 3 o'clock in the morning, I asked them, like, hey, texting him through Skype or my phone or whatever. I don't know why I'm going like this through my phone. I'm like, hey, I need you to print something off for me. He's like, sure. Just email it to me, I'll print it off in the morning. I'm like, I need it at like 5 o'clock. He's like, okay, I'll just wake up and print it off. I'm like, you may want to wake up at 4, because it's going to take a while to print. And it did. It took almost half an hour to print. And I just, proud as could be, I walked into my exams, set that thing down. I didn't open it once. Do you know how many trees I killed? How many trees I killed? I'm so sure. Didn't use it once. I recycled it though, so that's good. Alright, just for the last little tidbit, I want to talk about Hershey Kisses. So, you know, I used to see all these commercials all the time. I don't watch too much TV anymore, so this may be why. I used to see all these commercials of Hershey Kisses, little things with bouncing and stuff like that, wrapping little paper thingies around each other and getting launched off and stuff like that. I used to see those all the time. All the time. Like, every little, every little commercial sequence, there'd be one. And I was like, okay, cool. But I realized they started to, I see one, maybe once every couple days now. It's like, why is that? Did they, get enough advertising themselves just to be like, hey, we don't need advertising. We're too popular as is. I wish I could be that way. But, what happened to them? And, I remember, in middle school, whenever it was Teacher Appreciation Day or the teacher's birthday or whatnot, everybody, all the teachers' pets, specifically the teachers' pets, would get a teacher a present. And I always remember there being 50 mugs just filled with Hershey Kisses, because that's what you did. That was the easiest thing to do. Everybody had Hershey Kisses at their house. And so all you did was go buy a semi-fancy $2 mug, fill it with Hershey candies, and give it to the teacher. So, really easy, cheap gift for someone that wasn't really that important to you, but you had you felt the obligation to get them a gift. So, I just remember the teacher having 50 new mugs, and she never used any of them, so I wonder what happened to them. But yeah, I just remember them being there. All of a sudden, poof, they're gone. My family doesn't buy them anymore. I don't see them on TV anymore. None of my friends have them. So it's I don't know what happened to them. But they're still pretty good. And yes, that was a Rolo. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Go check out the other YouTubers that I've mentioned in my past videos, like Hitch, Tessa Violet, Eden Edinger, that one. Edinger, it's pronounced Edinger by his say-so. They're all fantastic YouTubers. Honestly, some of my biggest inspirations. I just look forward to making new videos with you guys, and just hopefully I can grow some, grow as a person, grow personally, internally. This is very hard because I'm a very, very, very insocial person. I have a lot of insecurities and stuff, but doing this, talking to a camera rather than an actual person, is a lot easier, and I thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate all that you are doing, even if it's just clicking to watch my video and then switching away, because you gave me a watch, and that means the world to me. So just thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.
I need to get a grande vanilla bean frappuccino with 15 shots of raspberry. Okay. And a grande vanilla bean frappuccino.
Alright, anything else?
No, that'll be it.